Brilliant. This is so much fun. Not. Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're having an awesome day. Mike here from virtualrealityoasis.com, and today we're going to be playing Paranormal Activity, The Lost Soul, in virtual reality using the Oculus Rift and the Oculus Touch controllers. So this game came out today on Steam. It's currently £25.49 British pounds. That's got a 15% discount on it until the 21st of March. It's described in the synopsis as a game that's built for VR from the ground up. It immerses you in a terrifyingly realistic environment with haunting atmosphere and the need to survive. With very little limited guidance, your free movement enables you to discover the secrets that lie within this house of horror. So it sounds pretty cool from the synopsis. Early sort of reports from PAX and some of the other shows where it's been demoed have been pretty positive, so I thought it'd be worth picking up. If you want to jump straight to the end, there is going to be a spoiler-free review where I'll either give it my thumbs up, middle of the road, or avoid this one. So, for those of you who don't know, Paranormal Activity was a movie franchise that started back in 2007, and it had like a couple that were living in a new house that was haunted by a poltergeist that was kind of messing with them in the night, and there's like an iconic scene where I think the wife gets dragged out of bed in the middle of the night. It was a super creepy film and lots of jump scares, so I'm pretty much expecting the same from the game. Hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun, so let's find out and let's dive in. Okay guys, so here we are in the game, Paranormal Activity, The Lost Soul. So, right now it looks like we're in some sort of attic. And she looks super creepy. Oh god. Right, so essentially, this is going to be a bit of a weird one because you can't actually rotate using the thumbsticks. You can only, you have to basically turn your physical body and then push on the thumbstick to move forward, like this. Another thing I noticed straight away was that the view that you guys are probably seeing is like two eye cups, which isn't ideal really for showing you what the game is like. Some developers do this. I'm not quite sure if it's the way, the tools that they're using or what it is, but yeah, so apologies for that, but we'll make the best of it and see what the game's like. So, first things first. So sorry, I'm going to have my back to you for a little while because I've got to turn around. Physically walk to the table on your left that has the flashlight on it. Pick up the flashlight by pressing the hand trigger button. Okay. Yeah. Press the hand trigger again to lock the flashlight to your inventory. Alright, yeah. To cycle through your yep. Pull the finger trigger. Oh, I see, yeah. Battery. Oh, this is the problem with having. Ah, there we go. Cool. I am scared. Needs batteries, come find me. Yeah, I'm scared already as well. But this, that's cool. That is cool. Kind of reminds me a bit of Arizona Sunshine when you're in the mine. Press down on thumbstick of either control to walk backwards. Press the thumbstick in and up to sprint. Click an on-screen button to reach out and press the action button. to click an on-screen button. Alright. Bit weird. When moving, use your thumbstick or room scale. Try not to do both movement schemes at the same time. Okay. Good work. Are you ready to play? Yes, please. Right. Yes. Okay, so the door... When I started a new game, nothing happened other than the door opened. And my torch is gone. Brilliant. Oh shit. Oh shit. Drop my fucking battery. Nothing on the TV. Okay, let's go for it. Oh god. Okay, so we're outside in the woods. And I don't know if you guys can hear that, but I can hear my heartbeat. Not my heartbeat, but a heartbeat. Okay, so let's try and pick up this torch. Oh. No. This is kind of the limitation of my setup, I think.
20 minutes later.
Okay guys, so essentially I skipped forward about 20 minutes because I couldn't fucking pick this torch up, which was the most annoying and frustrating thing ever. Essentially, it's probably partly to do with the way my sensors are set up. I've not really got the most ideal room scale set up, if you know what I mean. Like, so I've essentially had to go through the Steam room setup a couple of times to recalibrate my height and everything else. So I finally got my height recalibrated so I can pick stuff up off the floor. I've had to move one of my sensors to look at the floor. But overall, most games sort of tend to have a sort of magnet mechanic. So when you are near an object, you can click it and it'll kind of jump into your hands. But this one obviously doesn't, so you have to be right bang on top of the item to pick it up. So it's just kind of one of those things for the developers maybe to take note of. You know, not everyone's got the perfect setup, and not everyone can like grab the floor. A lot of people got their sensors on the desk, for example. But anyway, just thought I'd let you guys know that, just so you're aware of that potential issue. So let's carry on playing and see what it's like. And head towards the house. I have to say though, like the graphics do look really cool, and I do like the torch. It makes everything look super cool. Really, really nice. Okay, so that's the torch. Torch is out of batteries already. I should have saved it. Alright, anyway. Come on. Hey, I swung by to return the key. It's in the usual hiding spot. Let me know when you're ready to get back on the market. Brilliant. So now I've got to find a key and I don't have a torch that works. It's probably going to be on the floor again. I have to pick some shit up. I can't put my torch away now. Strange occult findings in local woods. Brilliant.
A few moments later.
Brilliant. This is so much fun. Not. Right, I'm going to have to restart this again to get my battery to then try and find the key. So I'm going to jump to, hopefully, me finding the key. Hopefully it's not too much further in the future.
Eventually.
So, I finally got the fucking key. Brilliant. Finally, thank fuck for that. Just another point as well, like, I know it's probably a minor gripe, but why would you start your game facing this way when you spend most of the game walking that way? So if you are a streamer or YouTuber, for example, you spend half your game fucking facing the wrong way. It's just ill thought out. And despite walking up to this, I can't pick this up. Brilliant. Brilliant. Door's fucking locked. Door's locked. Door's locked. The handle doesn't move or anything though. Just sort of like So the handles don't move. Literally just makes a noise to indicate that the door's locked. Oh, I need batteries, yes. I do. Right. Need food. See, that is cool, but just a shame about everything else. So what about... No, can't get in there. Oh fuck, where'd I throw it? Oh, on the floor, of course. I can put my hand straight through that. Nope. Nope. Come on. Like, I really want to like this game, but it's making it very difficult. Go on then. That is one dirty bath. Come on then. Fuck off. Oh. Is it the key for this one? Nope. Okay. Right, so we've got a key now, at least. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, so... Oh, the door's opened. Syphilis. Syphilis kills. Creepy bear. I don't know if you guys can kind of see this weird kind of glitch as well when you use the torch. Like, it's a shame, the atmosphere is genuinely creepy. Yeah. Is it this one? Nope. Ah! Ugh. Fuck's sake. No, it's not that one. Is it this one? Nope. What fucking room is it for then? Nope. Ah. Is the key for this one? No. Oh. No. Ah. Yeah. That was weird. Let go of the fucking door. This is getting really annoying. maybe it's me, I don't know, maybe it is me, but so far this game has been frustrating as fuck. No, I think I'm done. I can't get on with this. We'll roll to the outro and I'll probably explain why. Okay guys, so that is the end of the video. Ultimately I ended up stopped playing the game through frustration and wasn't really enjoying it, so I just wanted to kind of give you a few points as to why I didn't enjoy the game and what probably could be improved to make this game better and much more enjoyable. So first things first, there is no menu, which is kind of good in a way, I guess, that, you know, it's very minimalistic. You kind of got to figure stuff out for yourself. There's no hand holding. I get that, but without a menu, you can't actually quit the game. So there was no quitting. You couldn't access any of the settings. So moving on to the settings, there is only one style of movement, and that is locomotion. Now, I'm kind of one of those people that's prone to motion sickness, and I didn't feel any of that in this game, which is a good thing because it moves quite slowly, which is great. And essentially, you move with the thumbstick and you move forward wherever you're looking, which sounds okay, but you really need at some point to rotate with the thumbstick. You know, and other games have managed it really, really well. Like Robo Recall, for example, when you rotate, it kind of like blurs out, snaps, then blurs back in again. So you don't get that motion sickness, but you do get to rotate with a thumbstick. And especially in this game, it's important because a lot of the time you sort of, you know, you want to look in all directions. And I haven't got like a 360 room scale set up, and most people that I know online don't have that. So, you know, most of us play with just the two sensors, and most of the time I find that absolutely fine. You know, Robo Recall runs fine on just two sensors alone. You can always snap, so you're facing the sensors at all times, so your movement is always perfectly aligned. Whereas in this, because you can't do that, you literally have to rotate your body to face whatever way you want to go. You then find that the sensors aren't picking up the controllers and everything gets a bit janky, and then makes it frustrating. So that's a real issue, and a game breaking, you know, issue for me. And you'll probably see from the video that most of the time I spent in the game, it put me in the game and then I was facing a certain way, and then for most of the rest of the game it wanted me to face the exact opposite way. So for someone that creates YouTube videos where, you know, the audience wants to see what's going on in your eyes and then your movement, well, that's not ideal if your back is facing the audience the whole way through the video. So I couldn't quite work that out, and obviously because of the thumbstick rotation you couldn't change it. So that was one of those things. The other thing that really caused me issues was that a lot of the objects from the very beginning were right on the floor. And like I say, because I don't have a room scale setup, the sensors weren't picking up that my hand was close enough to the floor. So I actually went through the Steam setup, VR setup twice to try and resolve it, and I finally got it so I could somehow scoop up the item on the floor. But it was really frustrating and it took me out the game. So, you know, it kind of broke the immersion, as it were, having to go through the setup twice. And like I say, because you can't quit the game, you literally have to jump back into Oculus Home and force it to close Steam. And even with the tweak that I've done where you can jump from Oculus Home back into Steam VR, it was just a massive headache. So the other thing was I encountered a bit of a bug. When you pick up the flashlight, there isn't any spoilers, just by the way. When you pick up the flashlight in the woods at the very beginning and you walk towards the house, it works in the woods, but as soon as you get to the house, the battery is missing. So I don't know if that is intended, like the poltergeist stole your battery. I have no idea, but it just seems like the player was being punished. You know, they hadn't done anything wrong. So what else? The first puzzle is actually, like, I call it a puzzle. You have to find a key. I found that really tricky. You know, it wasn't in an obvious location. Yeah, it just wasn't good. Then when I did get into the house, I thought things were going to get better, but unfortunately it just got even more frustrating. So unfortunately, you know, there's items that you can pick up within the world, you know, like keys and other objects, but then there's other objects that you can't. And that kind of, you know, if there's no consistency with the items that you can and can't pick up, then it breaks the immersion. So yeah, ultimately I just didn't get sucked into this world. The one thing I would give it credit for is the graphics are good, and the atmosphere and the sound is spooky. So I think these things are potentially things that can be fixed. Like, at the end of the day, this is an early access, so I don't want to be too overly critical, because these are things that can probably be patched out in the future, and maybe I'll come back to it then. But right now, I just can't play this game. So right now, would I recommend you buying it? Unfortunately not, guys. I would give this one a miss for now. Wait until these bugs and fixes have been implemented. Have a look on the reviews on Steam and keep an eye on the Reddit forum. See what people think. But for now, I'd give this one a miss. It's a shame, guys. It's another one that I haven't enjoyed. This one and Siren. But, you know, it's one of those things. I want to be honest with you guys what I think about these things. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, hopefully the next one will be better. See you on the next video.